All right, so I have a dilemma today. I went to my wallet, and there was $10 in it. All right, and I got to buy my wife a present. So I go to Walmart, and and I don't use credit cards, so I have $10 in my wallet. What am I stuck to buy? Something that's $10. That's one choice. Okay. That means I really love my wife a lot, doesn't it? Because I spent all my money on her. Samantha, what's the odds I'll spend all my money on Ann?
0 to a million.
0 to a million. Well, I'll tell you what, I probably want to keep some money. So that's one choice. But what are some other choices? I can spend $1 to buy her candy bar. What else?
$2.50.
$2.50. What else?
$3.
$3.
$5.
7. 4. 5.
$9.99.
$9.99. Now listen. Do we want to write all those values?
Yes.
No. Couldn't I say what? That I'm going to spend what? 10 or? Which we can write this way. All right. This is called an inequality because not only does it equal 10, it can be written this way. Now again, this should seem like review because we've done inequalities. What do you want to call the variable? Q? All right, I heard Q. I will call this variable Q. All right? So, the mathematical expression for this is, or inequality is Q is equal to, or what? Less than 10. Q is less than, or equal to $10. All right? There's another way to write this. Can I put the 10 first? The answer is yes. Can I put the Q over here? We might not like this, but I can. 10 is greater than or equal to what I can spend. Do you notice how the Q touches here and Q touches here the same way? All right. Anytime we have expressions like this in inequalities, guys, you always start on the variable. Q is less than or equal to 10. If you start over here, Q is less than or equal to 10. This is an expression for doing this. So you guys, we just had a game, right? Playoff game, football and volleyball. The WIA game is $4 for entry. If you had to write an inequality for admittance to the game, could you write that on your desk? So, you got a game here. If I pick a variable, I'm going to call it W. You know why I call it W for me? Because that's my wallet. All right, and if I'm going to get into the game, how much money has to be in my wallet? $4 or more. So W either has to be greater than or equal to $4. As long as I have this much money in my wallet, guess what? I can give the person at the ticket counter some money, and they will most likely let me into the game. All right, as long as I pass the shirts, shoes, and shirts, shoes for service rule, right? No, that's a horrible question. All right. All right, so I'm going to do some examples. If you think you got this, you can do this here. Try these 4. Now remember, the hardest thing is deciding is it equal or not. So here's the case. X is what? How do you say this? Greater than 1. So now, if you can't remember this, if it's not equal, you have to have an open circle because it's not 1. Now which way is greater, to the right or left?
Right.
To the right. Now, how do I check this? I check this by pulling a value over here. Does everybody agree this value could be 3? If I plug 3 in here, is 3 greater than 1?
Yes.
Yes. I know that this is true, thus the way I wrote it is correct. Try the next one. Try the next one. Everybody, here we go. So this one says y is equal to -2. Does everybody agree that's the bottom part? That's easy. I make the variable y. My value is -2, and boom. There's equal. Now what's it also say? Y is less than. Which way is less than, left or right? Left. All right. K is what? Greater or less than or equal to? K is greater than 1. So K is here. Here's 1, which it's not equal, so it's open circle. Which way is greater?
All right.
All right. Last one. I have the variable A. Is A equal to 4?
A.
No. Take a look. It's an open dot. A is not equal to 4. Is it greater or less? Greater. A is greater than
Oh.
4. And this takes practice. These are inequalities as an introduction
That's it
review.
today. You